Hey, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking milk, like moo, milk, or I guess no, I shouldn't, well, milk, yeah, moo, because like, look, prior to, I don't know, 7 years ago, that's where I thought milk came from, was a cow. And maybe it's because I wasn't really in the fitness world, or maybe it's just because I was born in the 80s and I grew up in the 80s and 90s that like we didn't have all these bougie, if you said, give me a cup of milk, there wasn't 10 options for milk. Today we got so many different milks on the market. And as somebody who is a health and fitness coach, somebody who helps women lose weight, somebody who drinks a superfood shake every single day. It's my healthiest meal of the day. I get a lot of questions on what milk is best to mix with your shakes or milk to use. So I want to go ahead and dive into my recommendation, what I recommend to my clients, my personal favorite, and why. So before we jump in, if you have not hit that red subscribe button, make sure to do so. We do upload 4 times a week here on the channel, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday nights, by the way, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live. Did you know that? We're live every single Tuesday night. So mark your calendar. I would love to have you live with me. We're in our homes, different parts of the country, all the craziness going on. We could be, doing something together to benefit and further ourselves. And make sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel. So go ahead and do that. Don't wait till the end, because if you wait till the end, you'll forget. I'll watch a YouTube video and I'm like, oh, that was really good. I want to help out. I want to show my support for them getting free content and me liking it. So I'm going to give the thumbs up at the end, and then it ends and I don't. And so go ahead and give the thumbs up now before the video ends if you like anything we have to say, or just give the video a thumbs up if you're in a good mood. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. So I want to compare, I want to give you some facts, and then I just want to tell you what I think tastes better. So I've never been a huge milk fan. Like, even growing up, I had milk in cereal, but I wasn't one just to drink milk unless it was chocolate. Now, chocolate milk, give me a glass of chocolate milk, cold chocolate milk with a straw all day, every day. I can remember for a long season, even into adulthood, when I would go to a restaurant and order breakfast, my drink of choice was chocolate milk. And so anyway, I want to go ahead and give you, this is what I give to my clients, because I want them to know, like, milk is not all the same. Just like burger. You go to the store and there's like 4 or 5 different kinds of burger, not the same. Different cost, different calories, different amount of fat, different amount of proteins, all of that. So let's just start with cow's milk, okay? Cow's milk is 100 calories. This is gonna be for a cup, by the way. All these are for 1 cup. So cow's milk, low-fat cow's milk, is gonna be 100 calories. It's gonna have 13 grams of carbs, 13 grams of sugar, 8 grams of protein. It's going to have 25% of your vitamin D, 30% of your calcium, and it has 370 milligrams of potassium. So that's for your low-fat cow's milk. Now, obviously, if you end up going up to 2% or whole milk, you're gonna add more calories and all of that. Here was the thing. I can remember growing up, and there was this whole milk campaign. And you remember the milk mustache? Like, they would show all these celebrities looking all cool with the milk mustache, and they would be like, milk does the body good. And the whole slogan is milk is packed with calcium. I used to get little lines in my nails growing up, and I can remember my parents telling me it's because you need to drink more milk. You're not getting enough calcium. And like, I would force down milk thinking it was the highest contributor of calcium. And so all the other milks we're going to talk about today, with the exception of rice milk, have more calcium than cow's milk. Just an FYI. Next to rice milk, cow's milk is like dragging the bottom when it comes to calcium. So if you're drinking milk because you like it, or because you want some potassium, or, whatever, that's great. You like the taste of it, whatever it is, that's fine. But if you're drinking milk because you've been sold it has all your calcium, just like I was, Oh my goodness. No, it does not. No, it does not. And it's the highest in calories out of all the milks we're going to talk about today. All right, the next one's going to be soy milk. Not a huge fan of soy milk myself. I would never recommend soy milk to one of my clients, to be honest with you. It would be the last one that I would recommend, but we'll just talk about it. Soy milk is going to have 4 grams of carbs, 80 calories for 1 cup, 1 gram of sugar, 7 grams of protein, 30% of your vitamin D, 45% of your calcium, and 287 milligrams of potassium. So that's soy milk. Coconut milk, 45 calories for coconut milk for 1 cup, 1 gram of carbs, 7 grams of sugar. So it's going to be a little higher in sugar, 0 grams of protein. It has 25% of your vitamin D, 45% of your calcium, and 40 milligrams of potassium. So coconut milk is pretty good, especially, and here's the thing, a lot of times when people are drinking shakes or if you're interested in milk, it's probably because if you're interested in the nutrition of milk, you're probably interested in health. And if you're interested in health, there's a chance, if you're watching this, you're interested in losing weight. And at the end of the day, when you're losing weight, calories are currency. And so you are watching your calories because, like, let's face it, if you eat too many of them, your body takes that food, it stores that energy, it stores it as fat on your body. So 6 years ago, I had a lot of fat stores on my body because I was clearly eating way more energy than I needed. So, like, coconut milk's a great alternative. It has less than half the amount of calories as cow's milk does. Oat milk. Oat milk is really a craze right now, and I really don't know why, to be honest with you. Actually, I made a mistake. I lied to you a couple minutes ago. I told you cow's milk was going to be the highest in calories. Nope, it's not. Oat milk is. Oat milk is going to be the highest in calories. It has 130 calories for a cup. It's also the highest in carbs. It has 24 grams of carbs, 5 grams of sugar, 4 grams of protein, 25% of your vitamin D, 35% of your calcium. So oat milk has more calcium than cow's milk, and it's going to have 95 milligrams of potassium. Next one's going to be rice milk. That's 120 calories, 23 grams of carbs. So the oat milk and the rice are really high in carbs. Not that carbs are the bad guy, but it's just something to be conscious of. 10 grams of sugar, which is quite a lot. 1 gram of protein. It has 0% of your vitamin D, 2% calcium. So actually, yeah, wow. Yeah, other than rice milk, 2% calcium. So not a lot of calcium at all. 35 grams of potassium. Pea milk. I caught on to like the nut milks, but it wasn't until like a year or two ago that I was like, pea milk? What is pea milk? What I remember saying, what do they make pea milk out of? Hello? All right, pea milk, 0 carbs, 0 sugars, 8 grams of protein, 30% of your vitamin D, 45% of your calcium, and 450 grams of potassium. So pea milk is going to be higher in potassium, higher in calcium, higher in vitamin D, same in protein, and 30% less carbs than cow's milk. So, and 0 carbs, 0 sugar. Like, pea milk's got some pretty good stats if you're just looking at the numbers. Now, my favorite, partially because of the numbers and it's the lowest in calories and the taste. I like the taste out of all these the best. Almond or unsweetened almond or unsweetened cashew milk. This is personally what I mix. I drink a daily superfood shake. I started doing this when I was starting to lose weight after being a cheapskate for a very long time. I talked to some people who had used it and they said it helps with my cravings. It helps with your, to make your hair thicker, your nails stronger, and it's going to help with your skin. So when you get done losing all that weight, you're not going to have as much excess skin. I was like, sold, sign me up, give me a case. And I've drank it ever since. And I could talk to you for days and days and days about the results I've seen. But prior to that, I was not a believer in drinking a really good quality shake. After that, just because of the results I've seen in my own life, like my whole family drinks one now. But anyway, this is what I use as a base. This is what my kids use in their cereal. This is what I use for, most of my baking, with the exception of like the holidays when I need heavy cream and all that. But almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, is gonna have 30 calories per cup. 1 gram of carbs, 0 grams of sugar, 1 gram of protein, 25% of your vitamin D, your daily vitamin D, 45% of your calcium. Check it. Like almond milk has 15% more. It has 50% more calcium than cow's milk. And nut milk, isn't that crazy? And 160 grams of potassium. Now, my personal favorite is unsweetened cashew milk. And the only reason it's my favorite is because of taste. Cashew milk has 25 calories per cup, so it's gonna be the lowest of all the milks we talked about. The lowest, 25 calories per cup, all right? But I think it tastes creamier than unsweetened almond milk. So unsweetened cashew milk is my personal favorite. 1 gram of carbs, 1 gram of protein, 25% of your vitamin D, 45% of your calcium, and 25 grams of potassium. So it is a little bit lower on potassium, but I don't have a potassium, like I get my potassium in the shake that I drink, so I don't have to worry about that. Here's what else I love about almond milk and cashew milk. It's got 50% of my vitamin E, 50% of my vitamin B12. So 50% is in 1 cup. So a lot of times I'll mix 2 cups with my shake. So in that case, it's only 50 calories for cashew milk. I'm getting 100% of my vitamin E and 100% of my vitamin B12. So make sure you know what you're eating before you go spend money. Like if I were to go buy a vitamin B12 vitamin, there would be no sense because I'm getting 100% of my vitamin B12 from the unsweetened cashew milk that I drink 2 cups every day. Are you with me? And so like at the end of the day, it's really personal preference. There is no milk that's better. It depends on what your goals are. If your goals are to lose weight, well, calories are currency. So I would be picking a milk that is going to be lower in calories versus, 1 cup of unsweetened cashew milk is 25 calories. 1 cup of cow's milk is, low-fat cow's milk is 100 calories. 75%, and actually 300 times more calories in cow's milk than in unsweetened cashew milk. I don't care how much better you think it tastes. Does it taste 300% better? I don't know, but those are the things you got to weigh out. So anyway, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite milk? Is there one that you drink? Is there one that you were drinking that you're like, I thought cow's milk had a lot of calcium too. Isn't that funny how they sold us all that? Anyway, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. Bye.